So thank you so much for clicking on the video. I know I have been gone for several weeks. It feels like a month. I think it actually has been a month, to be honest. As you might be able to hear, I still have a cold and I'm not like 100%. I've been away, I got sick quite badly, like we all got sick. And yeah, my family, my brother and all his kids and are here. And so yeah, it's been very busy and I've been working and I've been sick. So I'm back. I took some time off from filming. I will do a get ready with me just to discuss it a little bit more. I won't do it in this video. This video, I'm going to go over my beauty bank because it has changed and I didn't want to go through a whole month of October and then at the end of October, my numbers are going to be all off. So I did actually end up buying some makeup in September in anticipation for my birthday. I actually wanted to do some videos on it and everything like that, but I just ended up obviously not doing any of that. And I have barely touched this makeup too. So as soon as I got it, it's just been sitting in my drawers and I have not been doing anything. And I have obviously some pans to share with you as well. And I have makeup empty. So yeah, it's gonna be full on this video. So let's get into it because I don't know how to film anymore. So last month, I ended the month on 1 point. I was in the negative and I ended up on 1 point through all of the different pans that I was able to hit. So let's go into pans because that's kind of what I want to do first. So any pan that I hit is half a point. That includes eyeshadow or any face products, whatnot. So I actually have 6 pans to share with you, which technically will only be like 3 points added on. I thought that I had already showed these two with you because it feels like it's been a very long time since I hit pan in these, but I checked my last video and I don't think I had it in there. So I actually hit pan in my Peachy She Glam face palette. I had already hit pan in this one and then I wanted to hit pan in this shade, which you can see I have. It's just a tiny little pan. These are very shallow and yeah, I was able to hit pan in it pretty fast. I just use it as inner corner. It actually is a really beautiful, has like a more of a yellowy undertone. I really do like that as an inner corner and I have actually used it on my cheeks as well. So I hit pan in that one. I also hit pan another highlighter in my Catrice highlighter. This is the Advent Beauty Gift Box Mini Powder Highlighter. I think it was a limited edition. It's the Lilac Frozen Glow from Catrice and I hit pan. It looks the same as the other one. It was an inner corner pan. So I hit pan in this. This one I had rolled into my 50 Shades of Gold / Yellow. Same for this one. So these two, I had rolled this one in the end of August or like in the middle of August to replace this one because I thought I was going to hit pan in this one fast, and then I did hit pan in this one fast, and then obviously I hit pan in this one even faster. So yeah, that's a little spoiler update for that one because obviously I didn't do an update in September, so I've missed an update for pretty much all of my projects at this point, which I'm just going to roll on to October. Okay, and then everything else are eyeshadows, and obviously these are all spoilers because I haven't spoken about any of them. So I hit pan in my NARS Afterglow. I rolled this into my Shop My Stash, which was like a Project 10 use, and I hit pan in the shade Push It, which I actually had said that I wanted to. It's my favorite shade in the palette, and I really wanted to, you know, have a pan in this palette. It's getting to be an older palette of mine, and I hit pan in my favorite shade, which I'm super happy about. Hopefully you can see that. I'm not entirely sure if it's showing up. I'm blind, so I don't know. But I hit pan in this one, so that was good. And then which one? What do I want to do? These are all spoilers. Anyway, I hit pan in my Yasmin palette from My LA Beauty. This one I have a shade I have 2 shades actually rolled into my Zodiac Panner, and I hit pan in one of them, which is the shade Munasa, which is a really messy shade. I actually hit pan in it just yesterday. I don't know if you can see that, but it's very crumbly, very messy. But yeah, I hit pan in it. So now I have 2 pans. I have these 2 pans. Because I really like this palette, so finally getting some love shown on the pans, which is exciting. Then I have a spoiler for, a part of me really doesn't want to do this. Maybe I will post this after I do the updates for these next two, because I've got my project level up, which I did not update at all in September. So this will be a spoiler. I am on level 5. I was hoping to have a bunch of pans and be able to show you, but I didn't wear that much makeup in September, I'm not gonna lie, because I was sick. And so, yeah, a lot of these projects kind of like, I didn't even care. So I have the Canyon from Alter Ego, and yeah, I need to hit 5 pans in this. And I hit pan in one of them, which is Desert Moon. So I have a pan here. I really have been trying to get Rattlesnake. There's a lot of use on it and a really nice big dip, but still no pan. But yeah, that's a good spoiler there. I've got my 1 pan in my out of 5 and my level 5 for that one. And then I hit pan in my face palette, my pan that, not my face palette, my pan that palette for the year, which is the e.l.f. Retro Paradise palette. I feel like I've got glitter on my nose, probably. And this one, I wanted to hit pan in the shade Cocoa, which I have actually done now. As you can see, I got a little tiny little itty bitty pan in there. But yeah, I'll do an update on this. It doesn't look too different from when it looked like in the beginning of September, unfortunately. Apart from 2 shades, I really didn't touch any other shades this month. There was one, when I did do my makeup, there was one makeup look that I did all the time, which was just using these 2 shades, but I'll talk about that in another video. But yeah, this one was quite neglected, but I hit pan in it. So yeah, that is 6 new pans that I have in my collection, which is 3 points added to my beauty bank. So now I have 4 points. So next up, we've got the empty. I only have 1 makeup item empty this month, which is my Catrice concealer. This is the True Skin High Cover Concealer, and it's in the shade Cool Cashmere. And I rolled this into my, I think it's my project pan or my Partners in Cream. I don't recall which one. But I finished this pretty early on in September. And I think I would have updated you in September had I done all my other updates, but I just didn't. So this one's just been sitting in as an empty for almost a good month now. But yeah, I have been dipping into other concealers this whole time because this one's all dried up. There is a little bit at the bottom here, but I don't want to take the stopper out and scrape it out. I literally, it's like dry to the bone until that point, and I just don't want to the hassle of doing that. I don't need to. But anyway, this one's an empty. So that means I've got now 5 points in my beauty bank, which is great because I have a lot that has come in, which is not so great. But honestly, I don't really care. So the first thing that I got, and honestly, the items that I bought weren't even, they're like items that I bought on a whim. Like I wasn't really planning to buy them, but I bought them. So it was like impulse buying because I kind of felt like it. So the first one's actually from Cosmic Brushes. I bought a palette from her. I had wanted to get one of the other palettes, but they're all sold out. But I saw that the Serenity, at the time that I was looking at the website, wasn't sold out. And I think that was like the first time I've seen it not sold out. And out of all of the other ones that she's released, like this is the one that kind of blew her into the stratosphere and everyone talked about it last year. And then since then, I think she's released, what, 2 more or 1 more? They're definitely, I think the last one that she released is the one that I really wanted to buy, but it's not available. So, or it wasn't available when I was purchasing, it was sold out. But this one wasn't. So I bought the Serenity. The only reason why this wasn't on the top of my list to try from Cosmic Brushes is because it just has a lot of deepness and darkness to it. And I do actually have a lot of these darker tones now in my collection. However, I have dipped into this one shade since I've had this palette, and it is stunning. And I'm very excited to try out all the other ones because the quality seems to be quite nice and the type of quality that I enjoy. So I do like this. I mean, I love the color story, but it's not the one that I really, really wanted from Cosmic Brushes, which I really do not recall what it's called. But I got this one anyways to test it out. And obviously at some point when I'm in the mood to buy more, then and if it's in stock, I might buy more of her palettes. But I got the Serenity palette, so definitely was a brand that I wanted to try this year as well at some point. So I bit the bullet and I did. And obviously I need to do like a no pattern left behind, and I need to like fully like do some sort of get ready with me with this. At the beginning of September, I actually filmed a whole get ready with me, but it was atrocious because I just felt so awful. It was before I decided, oh, I'm just gonna take a break from filming because I just can't do it. So I filmed a whole get ready with me with like like the new stuff that I bought. And that's when I dipped into that one shade, because I actually did buy quite a bit more on the side here, which I'm about to show you. So I tried to do a get ready with me, but I need to do another one that is a little bit more successful. Okay, and so I think this year I've been all about trying to buy from brands that are either in the EU or that I can buy from the UK that's not going to cause me huge custom issues. Like this one, I was shocked. I paid for the shipping as you would normally, like obviously because it's shipping to EU. From the UK, but I thought that it would get stuck in customs and I'd have to pay additional, like, I don't know, 20 euros or something. I didn't have to, so I'm so happy about that. And I don't know, maybe the way that she ships her items to the EU, so because sometimes customs is paid for in advance and sometimes it's not. Maybe that was the case, or maybe I got lucky, but I love that. And this year I've been really trying to cut down on having to spend a lot of money on customs, especially if I'm buying from the UK. I mean, definitely if I'm buying from the UK. So with that in mind, I've been wanting to buy more EU brands. And Glam Shop has been something that I have wanted to, like a brand that I wanted to try for a while now. And I was browsing the website, as you do, obviously, because I didn't really know what to test out from Glam Shop. And there wasn't any particular, like, one palette that always stood out to me. They always looked nice and pleasant. But I'd heard some really good things about the quality, so I thought, okay, fine. They had quite a lot of bundles, and actually they still do. And they had a Holiday 70s complete collection bundle. Which I thought was really cute and I thought was a good deal, or good enough for me to like, because I'm obviously testing out this brand for the first time, I'm doing a bundle, let's do it, right? So the bundle actually ends up giving you 3 different palettes, an a highlighter palette, oh my gosh, I cannot speak, it's been so long, and a lip gloss, like a color changing lip gloss. 3 sort of, I would assume these are like the Jelly Much. They seem very similar to the Jelly Much shades from ColourPop in the way that they are, just like glitter gooey textures. But 3 of these came with that. And then also 3 like makeup sponges. So you've got one, just take them out. And I really like how everything's looking. So you got one like this, which is super cute. I haven't used any of these yet, so they're still teeny tiny and I haven't wet them. You've got one that's a little bit more geometric, like more like a triangle, which I thought was fun. And then the last one is more of your traditional shaped one with like the flat side. So that all came in a bundle. And I did splash out because it's not like super cheap bundle, but I definitely splashed out. Let's go into the eyeshadow palettes, because in that Get Ready With Me, I kind of dipped into, I think, one of them more than any of them. So we've got Nugatawa, which is more of the neutral one. And I think this one, out of the other 2, like all of them, I think this one is my favorite. I just like, in terms of how, because I swatched some of them when I first got it, and I think this was my favorite because it seems to be very unassuming and boring and bland, but swatched out, like these shimmers are beautiful and I find this very wearable. So yeah, I did a Get Ready With Me with this. You know, it ended up looking fine. I just was super sick in the video, so I didn't post it. But yeah, this one is the one I think also that has the least amount of shimmers. The other two have a lot more shimmers. This one's got more like satin shades and matte shades, but I'm very excited because these shimmers were a very similar quality to Gloss Gods, which I very much like. And I found them to be similar, not the same. I think Gloss Gods are a little bit more creamier, but they're definitely in the same sort of like category in terms of the type of shades that they have. So that, like, straight away I was super happy when I started swatching all of these. The next one is Sorbety. This one's actually, I think, the most colorful one, and I do have 2 shades on my lids today. So this one, yeah, is very colorful, and you know, you can see how this is orange. I actually have it on my lids today, but it turned out very purple. So these are definitely like duochromes, multichromes, or shifty, beautiful shades. And I have this one on today as well. So yeah, I'm very excited. So you've got like a row of mattes here, but then as you can see, like everything else is shimmer, whereas the other one, it was a little bit less shimmer and more matte. Very excited about these because I think the quality is what I like in shadows, so I just need to find the time to play around with these. I was so happy to get them, and then I was so miserable. I was like, I can't even wear anything because I'm just so sick. And then I've got this one's called the Muesli Nawa, and you can see like they're all like the 70s packaging. This one's cute. This is more like pinky vibes, a little bit more neutral leaning. So you got like the bright one, which I just showed you, the neutral one, which I showed you at the start, and then this one, which is more like pinky neutral, but still very pretty. And yeah, I think I used that one in my Get Ready With Me, and then some other ones in the first one. So yeah, those are the 3 palettes that came, which I'm very happy about and very excited to start using. The highlighter palette I do find a little bit cheap and tacky. I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of this. I mean, it came with the bundle, but I don't, you know, these are like nice holographic highlighters. Did I need it? No, but I got it anyway. So I think I did try 1 or 2 of them. I think I tried this one, which has more of a yellowy pink undertone. And then this one's got more of a purple, and this one I think is more of a bluey green. So yeah, I mean, I've got more highlighters. So yeah, I guess you can never have enough highlighters, maybe. The color changing lip gloss made my lips bright pink. It was very, very powerful. I did test this out, and I'm not sure if I really am a fan. I have to be in the mood to have bright pink lips because it definitely made them bright pink. I was hoping maybe it would do like a peachy pink or just like stay to this color, but it's color changing lip gloss, so whatever, what can I do? But yeah, I tried that one, and then these 3 I haven't actually even opened. When they arrived, one of them was loose and it got kind of messy, but let's see if they've got names. This one's called Mega, and it's more of a like icy with purple. They definitely look like the Jelly Much for sure. I wonder if they're going to dry out. And then this one is called Festival. Oh yeah, this one looks a little dry. Oh no, if I just squish it, they're definitely more glitter. Actually, they're probably a little bit more glitter than, more glitter than the Jelly Much. So yeah, I don't know when I'm going to use these. And then the last one is Impreza, which is more of a bluey one. Yeah, these are just like glitters, actually. They're not even, they're drier than the Jelly Much for sure. I thought they were like the Jelly Much. But yeah, that's like a more bluey purple. Very pretty, very pretty. I'm sure I'll find some use to them. They're just glitter pots then. Okay, fair enough. They're just glitter pots. So that was a lot of makeup that I got. And because I bought all that, I ended up for my birthday buying a lot of books as well, because you can read a lot of books while you're sick. So, you know, that didn't stop me from reading a lot. I just stopped filming. So in terms of makeup, that's kind of all I bought for myself. Just because I'm not in the mood to buy a huge obscene amount, but having said that, obviously from Glam Shop I didn't need that huge bundle, but I also didn't know what to buy from Glam Shop. So I actually sometimes I like to do the bundles because it gives you a variety of products from the brand, and sometimes it's hit and miss. So would I have bought the glitter pots? Absolutely not. Would I have bought the highlighter palette? No. But I think the eyeshadow palettes are really beautiful, and I'm happy actually to get all of these because I've been buying them sporadically because I keep running out of sponges, and actually have been using a brush recently. Or nothing at all because obviously I've been sick. So anyway, back to, so if we think about points, I was at 5 points, positive 5 points, because I got the 3 palettes. When I bring in makeup that are eyeshadow palettes, instead of 1 point deducted, I deduct 2 per palette that I bring in. So obviously the points are going to rack up. So in total, I actually need to deduct 13 points, which gets me to a negative 9 points in my beauty bank when I finally got it back to positive. But I'm fine with that because honestly, I think the only thing that I most likely will purchase, unless I don't like the look of it, and I don't even know if it's been released, I'm not entirely sure, is the Huda Beauty palette. They come out with a new one every autumn, and if I like the look of it, I might purchase it for Black Friday, but I think that might be the only thing that I buy for the rest of the year, because, or just maybe replacements as well. Although I don't really need anything else, I don't think. Anyway, so that is where I am. I will try to post a little bit more videos as we go. Trying to get a little bit more time to do that and just feel a little bit better to do that. So that is what I'm going to be trying to do. Whether I can do it or not is another story. And yeah, hopefully you liked the video, and I've missed everyone. I've missed all your comments. I've missed being able to talk with you through the lens and through, you know, all the messaging. So yeah, sorry I've been away for so long, and thank you so much if you watched the video, and I hope everyone's doing well, and I'll see you next time. Bye.